Right, just going to make a quick brew, and what I'm going to use today is this, which I knocked up myself. Okay, so this is a little alcohol burner. It was Lynx natural look hair gel type of thing. I certainly don't need that anymore, being follically challenged. So I kept the tin. I bought a bit of mesh and some carbon felt and made this, which was very, very simple. There we are, that's starting to go. And I cook it up today in this, which is a GI canteen with the stove base on it. And all that happens is you put that over there, like so. Pop some water in it, pop the lid on. Bob's your uncle or your mother's brother, whichever you prefer. So in here I have got good God, why am I doing this with one hand? So it's just over a litre, that one is. I haven't burnt this one in yet, I don't know why, but this is decent. So this came off Amazon, and the cup as well. The stand I already had, and this did have a chain. As you can see, that little loop there was a chain attached to that little bottom on the lid. So I took that off because I didn't want it on there. And yeah, so I'll just get this open now and pop some water in there, and we'll get a brew on the go. So just bear with. I don't know why I just didn't set the tripod up. So that's burning away nicely now, as you can hear. Whack that in. Only want a small cup. Pop the lid on. Now the lid I bought separately. This was on Amazon. It's a really good fitting lid, which is why I'm not going to pop it down all the way, because there's no need to at the moment. And in my other bag I've got some freshly ground coffee, which I ground up before I came, and I popped it in. I bought them on Amazon. The coffee bags basically, with a drawstring top. So you just grind up some coffee, chuck them in, pull the drawstring tight, and then whack them in your cup with hot water, and they work a treat. So I'll bring you right back in a sec. Right, I'm back, and these are the little coffee bags. So they're made out of muslin, I think. They've got a little drawstring on the top, so I've just pulled it around a couple of times and pulled it tight, and put like a half hitch in there, and they work really well. So all I gotta do is pop the lid off for a sec, whack it in, leave it. That's it. Just leave that to heat up now. When it starts to boil, take the coffee bag out, and you're away. Right, so I'll be enjoying that in about 3 minutes, I think. I have got a plastic cup down in it. Let me turn you around. I put this strap up that I had off Temu, believe it or not. Alright, strapped it to the tree there. Comes down to a buckle, and then all the way along you've got little loops with tiny little carabiners on it. So you can hang this up, and you've got somewhere to hang all your stuff then. So I've got like a Stanley pot, cheap version there. I just leave that down here now, so I've always got something to boil up some water into a cuppa. Or I can use the tripod there, or that, because I've got some S-hooks and some chain, and just hang it over the fire. So all in all, it's a pretty decent camp, to be fair. It's just a shame there's not enough ground, there's not enough flat ground to be able to ground camp here, because you'd end up sliding. I don't know whether I could, when the weather's a bit better, maybe get a pick and shovel and flatten an area off, and then just sprinkle it with grass seed, maybe in the spring or something. And then hopefully then, well, you know, we're in the Welsh Valleys, you get plenty of rain. Hopefully after that then it'll the grass will come up ready for the summer. And then if we want to, there's room for 2 or 3 hammocks here, just about, with the right distance between the trees. So when you're hammock camping, it doesn't matter about flat ground, does it? But it is nice to have some flat ground, or flattish ground, when you're not in the hammock, when you want to pop a chair up or whatever. So I might do that. I might. And then if any of my camping buddies want to come and have a camper, yeah, especially because the Wyndham is from my gate, it takes about 30 paces from the gate of the field to get to the pub. So that's dead handy as well. So yeah, I might flatten a bit out in the spring now and get it grass seeded ready for the summer. And the alpacas will keep it down as well, you know, fresh grass. They love a bit of fresh grass, especially in the summer. But there we are. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do a bit of cooking in my carbon steel pan that I had off online. And it was pre-seasoned. I didn't tell one of my daughters that it's not dishwasher proof, so it went in the dishwasher, I think, and then just rusted up to Christ, so I had to rub it all down and then re-season it in the oven. Several layers of oil, put it on really high heat, put it in the oven for 4 hours, and it seems to have done the trick. So it's gained some of its non-stick properties now. But it's a cracking pan. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't mega expensive either. I can't remember the website I had it from, but it's carbon steel, and yeah, it's really, really good. Anyway, I'll bring it back when I'm doing a bit of cooking after my coffee, alright? Catch you in a bit.